Hi everyone, my name is Carly and I'm a realtor with the Ben Hardy Realty Group at Keller Williams, and I actually specialize in representing buyers on their transactions. So a lot of questions I've had recently is, what's included in my closing costs? Do I pay commission as a buyer? So I'm here to answer those questions for you. First off, a common misconception is that the commission, the buyer has to pay the commission. Not true. The seller pays commission for both the listing agent and the buyer's agent, so there's no cost to you other than some other closing costs for purchasing a home. With that expense eliminated, here are some other expenses that you incur with your purchase. Most people nowadays are, getting loans. The interest rates are really great, and so a lot of the closing costs charges stem from the loan. So your lender will actually be able to go over a loan estimate that will give you, they call it estimate of good faith, that will give you some ranges of these numbers. But just so you have an example, some of the fees are appraisal, loan origination, notary fee, credit reports. There are a bunch of miscellaneous fees that stem from that. And then another expense outside of the mortgage origination costs is your property taxes and homeowners association dues if you are purchasing a house with the homeowners association. So your property taxes are prorated to the day that you settle. So up until that, you're going to reimburse the seller for if they paid through the fiscal year, then you'll reimburse them from the day of settlement through the end of the fiscal year. And another proration will actually be the interest on your loan. So it will be prorated to that day of the month, exactly how much you'll owe for that period. And then another cost incurred is the transfer tax. There's a 2% total transfer tax within the state of Pennsylvania. 1% is paid by the seller and 1% by the buyer, and it actually varies a little bit by county. Some counties have a little bit higher transfer tax, such as Philadelphia, this county, and then it also goes down to the township level as well. Some townships have a little bit more transfer tax than the 1%. And the last fee, which is probably the biggest fee that you'll have to pay on top of the transfer tax, will be your title insurance. It's required by your lender that you have to have that. It just protects you against any unforeseen liens that were on the property prior to you owning. So with that said, that pretty much concludes, the brief summary of your closing costs and what you would have to pay when you're purchasing a home. I also want to let you know my team does offer a free home buyer's guide that will explain the entire process of buying a home from initial consult to settlement day, and it goes into much more detail. And I'd love to provide that to you. Please feel free to contact me, and I will definitely shoot you an email with that packet. I just want to say thanks for listening in, and I hope to chat with you soon about your home purchase.